Okay, so I just wanted to go ahead and make a quick early impressions video on Red Dead Redemption 2. It's been out as of right now a couple hours in the States, at least here in specifically California. And I want to give, my early thoughts on what I think of it so far. I've been playing it for a couple hours. Got up right at 6 and got myself to Walmart to get the physical edition because, of course, I'm not going to fall to the digital slaves. And so, what after the 3 hour install base, I've been playing for a couple hours, and it's just great. It's just phenomenal. I really think this is going to be a really good game in the end when I finish it. Again, only a couple hours in, but so far everything's just been great. Except the one negative aspect I can put on it is these controls. They've been using the same Rockstar Grand Theft Auto 3 PS2 controls for years on like every game except I think like maybe Midnight Club because that's a driving game. But other than that, it has the same kind of niche appreciated Rockstar feeling controls that I've never really appreciated. I know it's part of their style, but again, I just don't like it. It's a little rough when it comes to looking around your environment and moving in like close proximity areas. Once you get going, it's great, but going from zero to a certain direction always feels like it's just not executed quite right. However, if you go into the settings and toggle some of the sensitivities up or down, however the way you want it, it honestly is a pretty good fix. Also, they have a toggle mode on the running, so you don't have to mash it like in GTA, so it feels much better that way, in my opinion. Other than that, everything else is just great. The graphics are just great. When I first saw the early trailers, I was like, oh man, this looks like a PS2 game. And when I saw the newer trailers, I'm like, oh wow, this looks much better. But now that I have the game myself, this looks just great. I'm running on a base PS4 too, the launch edition, not even the Pro, and this just still looks just great. Texture work is great, lighting effects great, the dynamic movement, motion blur, everything looks great. It blends together really well. Moving in, the atmosphere is just beautifully set. The scenery and the environment move together with the grizzled feel, the backlash, the way the music will lightly bleed in when you're in the middle of a firefight, and it plays this beautiful jangle of Western, Southern, late 1800s, early 1900s like lingo. It's perfect. They've nailed that cowboy, gritty, harsh lifestyle that the cowboys are used to and whatnot. They really got that down. Environments look great. Everything looks just great. Even the snow effects, like when you step in snow, great. Everything, all the small mechanics have meticulous detail to them that just make them just outstanding. They've been very beautifully crafted in such an artistic way that I really think when it comes to like it's how's the best way to describe this? When I play GTA 5, it's like everything in that game isn't good necessarily. Driving isn't good, shooting isn't good, running isn't good, movement isn't good. Everything in itself isn't good, but there's so many things you can do that when you mash this up together, you come out with this great, amazing game. That there's so many things you can do that it's basically a life simulator. Now, I feel like this is doing that same thing where you have a million things that all wind up to make this great package, but these are done with more attention to detail. The mechanics are all much better. The way you come up behind someone and you can stealth assassinate them, it looks better than Assassin's Creed. When you get going on a horse, the animations, the fluentness, it just looks, it's so good. The way you get off of the horse, the way you get back on, the way you aim your guns, the way you skin a deer, everything just like the meticulous detail is just on point. Everything looks great. Everything. So far, when it comes to impressions, I don't know if this game is. Everyone keeps saying, it's the game you can't miss it this generation, man. This is the game to own a console this gen. Well, they said that about Spider-Man, God of War, Breath of the Wild. They said that about every big AAA successful story-driven game. And I'm not gonna go ahead and say that because cowboys sometimes it's just not your thing. Some people just won't click with this game. But whether or not I'm 100% clicked, I play games even if they suck. So I'm clicked with pretty much every game except those not real games like World of Warcraft or like League of Legends, Dota 2, all that. Anyways, aside from that, I think this is a great game. Do I think it's Game of the Year material? Yes, so far, on early impressions. I don't like saying yes now because I haven't played the whole game, but as far as it goes right now, if you were to ask me right now, I would say, dang, this game is good. It's going to be a real hard contender. I've only played a couple hours. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. I don't have any hype for this game. I didn't have any hype for this game. I'm like, oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, I didn't really play a bunch of the first one. I enjoyed the DLC, Undead Nightmare, more, but this, so far, early impressions go, this is really good. I highly recommend to everybody to at least try it out and see if it's your thing. That's pretty much it. As for now, the Platinum takes apparently 200 plus hours to get, and you can't even get it right now, I hear, because some of them are tied to Red Dead Online, which isn't released yet until later, maybe next month or the month after that. We'll see if it's heavily delayed. I'm not sure, but I will be trying to harshly platinum that. In the meantime, I will also be playing some games on the side. But as far as this goes, this is going to hold me down until Smash comes out on the 7th of December. And as soon as Smash comes out, we're going to really see... well, you know, I don't know if Smash is going to be a contender for Game of the Year, but it definitely, I do enjoy me some Smash. I do enjoy me some this game, some Spider-Man, some God of War. Some really good games have came out this year. And if it comes to people saying that this is the greatest game of all time, or if this is Game of the Year material, yes, it's Game of the Year material. I don't know if it's the greatest game of all time. The greatest game of all time, there's no such thing as a perfect game. All that fun jazz. But as for now, go ahead and try it out. This has been Adam of ZoinkMeister. Like and subscribe if you liked the video. Comment if you have anything to say, or if you have any recommendations to how we can improve on any of the videos we do, and all that fun jazz. I'm going to shamelessly drop 2 videos right here, or at the end of the video, or wherever. I don't know how much I'm going to lag on this. But again, thanks for watching, and you have a great one. Thanks.